Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode on Dale's Ultimate Cortina, the forest green Cortina. Now, we have already done a little bit of work on this. We did some yesterday because we were doing bits and pieces on my one. It had a cracked manifold, so we've welded all that up. What Dale has done is he's rebuilt the carb. He's put the rocker cover on. If you did watch actually the first video, so this is the second video, you'd have noticed this was rattling around. You'd have heard this rattling around. So it's had a new rocker cover gasket put on, and the car's been rebuilt, and it runs. So what I might do actually, we'll start it up for you, and you can hear it running. Battery's now connected. The reason why we rebuilt the carb, if you watched the first video, it was spurting fuel out everywhere, and it turned out a lot of it didn't have jets in it. It didn't have a float in it. It didn't have anything really. We were very surprised it ran. But this does run now, so the battery is connected. Dale's going to get in now and start it up. You watch, this won't start. We actually drove it around a little bit, yes. So not out, obviously, on the road, just in the yard here.
The choke's not popping off. When you put that should... So that link is probably a bit...
There we go.
A bit of a spray. Just give it a...
Yep. Right, I'm going to fire it up. Yeah. So it actually runs quite well. I don't know how well you can hear me on camera, but it does run quite well. The seats aren't bolted in or anything, otherwise it would potentially show you obviously moving it backwards and forwards, but just take our word for it that it does drive. So Dale's just taken the choke off there by pressing the accelerator. Yeah, go backwards. Yeah, so actually we are going to move it back because we've got a lot of welding to do today. So the seat isn't bolted, so it's there you go. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, proof there, it drives. So the plan today is we're going to try and get as much welding done on this car as possible. So what we've got is the inner wing piece here that needs to be put on, maybe a little bit of a repair here. We've also got to put the A-post on because the door is attached to masking tape. So we've got to do that. And there's a couple of little bits and pieces inside the car. I'll show you them a little bit later when we come to do it because obviously we've put the interior back in. But the first job is going to be repairing the bits on here. You can see there's a couple of little holes there right at the bottom. So we've got to do the repairs on this, but we're going to take the door off, fit it up, and see how it all fits, and then we'll make a plan of action from there. Right, we've cut off this piece here, ready to put the new bit on. We've test fitted the A-post and that fits quite well. What we've got is these tubes, and these tubes sit, I mean I don't know if I've got the right one for the right bit, but they sit like this. So to hold them in place we're just going to put a couple of tacks just to hold them in place, and then we can start fitting up that A-post and then working out, because we've got some holes here and here, so we'll cut along and do an L piece, but we'll bring you back and show you how we're doing it all. We've been busy. This is now on and spot welded on, and so is the A post. Dale's just finishing off. Oh, he's making the piece. He's making the piece just to put at the end, but everything is pretty much there. On that is a tiny hole there which we might need to have a little look at, but everything's on. We've tested the door. We've had to fill a little piece in here. We're just gonna have to grind that back. We'll do that once we've welded that piece on as well, and then that's this area finished. Now there is a little bit more welding than what we expected, but to be honest, I actually think we expected a little bit more welding, if that makes sense. So this is a bit we're concentrating on today. And Dale's also been messing around with the sunroof, so we'll show you that once we've finished doing all this welding. Right.
So you've got to explain that this is LHD.
Yep.
Because I don't think anyone's done a fit.
No, probably
He's got
not.
a video on someone with one in showing, but no one's done a fitment. Yours should be shit now.
What we've got going on now is the sunroof. Now, when we got this car, the actual panel had been taken off because I think it had a little bit of rust on it, and he'd painted it that weird yellow like the wings. You can see, probably see the top of it.
On the doors.
And I don't know what's wrong with the mechanism. I think it's just broken up and everything there, wasn't it? Rusty and everything else.
Because it was leaking, so he took it all out.
So he took it all out. So what we're going to do is put the one in from the incredibly rusty crystal green one that Dale stripped. No?
No? I've used all this ones, but I had to use the crusty one as a diagram to put it together. I couldn't remember how it went.
Okay.
That's the only thing that come out of that panel-wise that was
decent.
But sell it. I'll take a video of it.
Yeah.
So that's the underside. That is this.
Okay.
So the tray literally just lifted off the roof because it was that rotten.
Okay.
So that is foobar.
Yeah.
There's the mechanism, you see. That's what I needed to find out. But that's completely seized.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, or what Dale's going to do while I record him, I might have to help him, is he's going to slide it into position.
No,
then we've got, rubber first.
Yeah.
So we've got in here a rubber seal, and these seals are done by LHD Classics. He's based up near Liverpool. He does lots and lots of different cars, so he does all these door rubbers for the Cortinas, all these ones as well, boot ones, but all different cars, not just Fords, not just Cortinas, everything. So we've bought this, and we're going to see how well it fits. If the door ones or anything to go by, it'll fit perfectly. So we'll get this fitted, and then we'll let you know how it goes.
First.
Say that again.
What?
Say that again.
I'm going to hang myself with it first.
Okay.
So I've had enough.
You've had enough of it.
I started it. It's a terrible fit so far. Really.
He's joking.
Am I?
We'll soon tell you.
The proof will be when it goes in the aperture.
Yeah.
That's a big word.
And also whether it leaks as well.
Yeah. I think the original ones were designed to leak, to drop, so because you've got drain tubes. Last point, you put the drain tube in that side yet. Put it back together. Wet foot. I'd have thought though it'd fit flush with the roof, unless there's all crap underneath it.
Maybe.
But it does. Yeah, it might be the amount of crap underneath it.
Yeah.
Oh no, the sunroof panel, look.
Ah, yes.
to go around it with a grinder. Because that's supposed to fit. It does most of the way, but the fit's good, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to go around the sunroof, cut the lip off a bit. It goes on alright. Yeah.
Nice tight fit, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be when the roof's in. Properly. Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So that is the rubber on. We're going to fit all the mechanism in now. What Dale might need to do, because the guy filled it with so much stuff because it was leaking, like it was like a tar, and then he painted over the top of that with a primer, and it must have been like the thickest brush or the thickest spray ever known to man. So we might need to just cut a little bit off, just so it sits flush, but we will see. Hello, welcome back. It's a few days later now, and we're actually about to take the car for its first proper drive to Stonham. Now, we haven't done a massive amount of recording because we've been trying to get the car done, and also the car is going to be torn apart in a few months' time to be completely restored. So we haven't recorded everything. Another reason is I've been at a lot of shows recently, and Dale's been going to the bunker on his own and doing bits and pieces. So this is it the third carb, Dale, or is this the fourth? So this is the fourth carb that we've used. In the end, Dale bit the bullet and he bought a Chinesian one because it just wasn't running properly. Basically, if you put your foot down, it sort of bogged and it didn't really want to do anything. So you had to bite the bullet and get a proper carb on. And this is all set up and everything else now. Gemma, I'm actually going to go in the car with Dale so I can record the journey. Gemma's going to be driving the white Cortina. And yeah, we'll see how we get on, and fingers crossed it's all right. We have bought some tools with us and a couple of parts, because I say we've never took this out anywhere. We've took it on the road for a few minutes, but this is going to be the longest journey, so it's nearly 2 hours to Stonham from where we are. So wish us luck. I'll record some of the journey and hopefully we don't get any issues. We're about 10 minutes down the road. Gemma is in front of us. We're going along. Everything seems quite normal at the moment. Steering wheel's a little bit shaky because Dale put new tyres on it. We don't think they balanced them properly, so the steering wheel's a little bit shaky up at over sort of 50 mile an hour. Temperature gauge is all good. Engine sounds really nice. Like I said previously, we haven't recorded a lot on this. Obviously, you would have seen the bit where we've repaired the A post and we did the sunroof seal. You know, a few reasons why we didn't record it. Dale was messing around. He rebuilt 3 different carbs, rejetted everything. While he was doing that, I was actually welding up the manifold on my Ford Cortina. Again, I haven't videoed that because we're going to be making a new manifold, so we'll actually record that for you. There's no point us recording all the silly little bits. We'll record all the important bits for you. But yeah, we didn't record a lot of stuff because obviously this car is being torn apart again. So although we did a little bit more welding than what you've seen on this video, because we're in a rush to get everything done. We got this done in 5 weekends. So 5 weekends, so it works out at what, about 8 days.
Not even that.
Not even that, to get this car running and driving, for it to hopefully get us to Stonham. I still hope it does get us to Stonham. But this car has been off the road for 29 years. 1996, this got took off the road. So yeah, it will do well. I've got faith in it, and obviously got faith in everything that Dale does, but there's a lot of things that Dale can't foresee because we just don't know what's going to happen when a car's been off the road this long. So I'll turn you around now and you can enjoy a little bit of the journey, and we'll bring you back every so often, just like we did with the Renault video. So enjoy the views. We're about 45 minutes into the journey. Oh, it's Porsche there. Everything so far so good. I say we've not really. You'll notice that we've took the back roads to come here, because you can go sort of A14 way, and you can do the main roadway. We haven't done that purely because obviously if anything does happen, we break down. We don't want to be stuck on the A14. So we took all the sort of B roads, if you like, or the old A roads, rather than the big A14s and things like that. But yeah, so far it's driving really nicely. Dale hasn't really given it much of a thrash yet. I'm sure that will change pretty soon. But yeah, we're doing all right.
Too much shit.
If you look there, look, we've got our own little air fresheners now, both sides. And I've also ordered, so these are round ones. I've also ordered some square ones, so if anyone wants them, one of them, when they arrive, I'll put some pics. I might even do a tiny little video on them. Not sure how much they'll cost yet. It won't break the bank, but if you fancy buying one and helping us out, it'd be much appreciated. We're getting very close now to potentially being monetized. We need about 200 more subscribers, so if you are watching these videos and you're not subscribing, please subscribe, because we really need it, and we're pretty close with the watch hours as well, so thank you everyone that's watching the videos as well. We really appreciate it. But yeah, we'll do a little bit more of the journey, and yeah, we'll bring you back.
We're gonna have to stop in a minute.
Why?
We're getting a bit high.
Are we?
Not us personally, but the car.
We're not high. Hold on.
The car's a bit high.
Can we see that temperature gauge?
You have to always drop it up. Yeah,
Oh no, it's...
I don't know if there's an air. Something's
Yeah,
not
that's
right.
getting high. Right,
Yeah. I'll pull.
we're going to pull over because we don't want the car to blow a gasket. So we'll see what's wrong with it.
Pull here for a minute.
So let's have a little look.
See if I can get. Can I pull in here?
Oh, we're pulling that bit there.
Doesn't look like a driveway, does it?
No, that should be all right. We can always move it.
It is a bloody car, isn't it?
Right in the middle will be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have to stop near someone's driveway. Hopefully it's not nothing serious. Oh my god, I can't get out. See anything obvious?
Pipes are rock hard.
They bought it all. That's hot.
Yeah, well,
She is hot. You can, I mean, if you can't obviously tell, guys, but the engine is pretty hot. Wonder if we've got an air leak or something. Oh yeah, there's a bit of pressure there.
that's a bit hot, that, isn't
Right, we better do a little bit of investigation
it? Let it cool
and let it cool off, and we'll bring you back. Okay, we figured out what it was. Dale's now just finishing tightening up the water pump. Fortunately, we had a spare one in the car, and we've got spare dizzies and things like that, and rotor arms and points and things just in case. So Dale's just finished tightening that up. So it isn't actually a new water pump. It's actually an old one we took off another car, but there was nothing actually wrong with it. This is the old one, and if I just bring you around this way.
Right,
So if Dale holds it, I'm going to let Dale explain what it's done. So
it's not doing much at all.
So
it's rotted
that,
away.
So can you see this bit here has broken off? It's rotted away.
So the pump was going round, but not put. Basically, it was doing that.
Yeah. So this, when you're spinning that, this whole thing should be spinning round, and it wasn't. So the water pump wasn't actually circling. It's not circling around the engine, Dale, is it?
No, it's just gone stale.
So
stagnant. That's what it went
it's
up
just
to
gone
quick.
stagnant. So that's why the temperature gauge went up really, really quickly, because obviously it's got right up to temperature, and yeah, the bits are just broken off, and it's just failed. Fortunately, like I say, we did have a couple of bits that we could repair it. I say we've got spare HT leads and different bits and pieces in the boot, but these are new anyway. But like I say, it's been off the road that many years, you just don't know. So Dale's already filled up the radiator because it had lost a little bit of water. We have also noticed that there is a tiny drip, but it doesn't do it all the time. I think what it's doing is coming from here somewhere, and it drips down, it pulls up, and then it drips. So we're going to get some rad stop on the way through. We'll pick up some rad stop.
Sat at the bottom of the radiator.
Yeah, you can just see. I don't know if I can put it down there.
It's all rusty water.
It's all rusty water. But so water pump's on. The only thing we can do to test it is drive it. So we're about, I think we're about half hour away, 40 minutes. So we'll nurse it back. Well, we've got to test it. So we'll just drive how we'd normally drive and see how we get on. We've been driving another 25 minutes, half hour. We're 4 minutes away according to the sat nav. All is good. Dale's just going around the corner, so I'm just going to wait. There we go. And then if you see a temperature gauge there, so everything is pretty normal now. So fingers crossed that everything's properly fixed on it. Gemma was in front of us, and she didn't answer her phone, which obviously she shouldn't answer her phone because you're not supposed to answer your phone while you're driving. So she drove off. We were about, I don't know, we're about half hour sorting that out. By the time Dale had sort of figured out that it was the water pump, we were sort of half hour, 40 minutes in. So Gemma actually phoned us when she'd got to the campsite. So we were already in the middle of putting it all back together, so I just told her to stay there. Andy was there as well because he's come up as well. So I'm hoping that they've actually set up the camp for us in the sort of hour that they've been there. When we arrived, that way we don't have to do anything. We can just sit down and sit on the chairs and open the ciders.
Hope so.
Let's hope so. Yeah, we need half hours. So I mean, this is a really, really nice car. It's lovely, but when you do have issues with it does worry you and it stresses you out and panics you. Even for someone like Dale, who you know, obviously you've seen on the channel, is a Cortina guru, or Pinto guru as we call him.
It's strange though, because when I stripped that engine down to service it, because I've done the belt and all that lot,
yeah,
I took the pump off and the pump seemed fine.
Yeah,
change it. I should have changed it tonight.
Yeah, but like I say, he took it off and it was fine. Everything was working properly. So yeah, it's just one of them things. Sometimes no one's perfect, and the cars aren't always perfect either. But I mean, we left ours at, what time did we leave? Just before 10. I think we left just before 10. It's now, see that, it's about 12:15ish, if that clock's right. I say it was a good rundown. Like I say, we did have to stop. We didn't really hit any traffic either, because we went on the back roads. But
I think if we'd have gone down the 14, that would have gone on the 14.
I reckon that probably would have gone on the 14, and then we would have been a little bit, because we were lucky enough, because we were on the B roads. Oh, we're actually here as well. Look, here we are. Look, so Stonham Barns. Yeah, we're lucky because we're on the B roads. It's not like literally as soon as the temperature went up, we were able to pull over within sort of 20 seconds.
It's like a holiday camp.
It is like, okay, let's just show you what it looks like. So,
do you know where we got to go?
Campsite up there. So I believe I've read up there they've got some shops and stuff here.
American car, 21st.
Oh, there they are. Is that Sports Bar? Legend Sports Bar? I don't know how well you can see that on camera. But apparently there's 40. Yeah, go in the car. Let's go in the car park, see what it's about. So if you're not doing anything on tomorrow, because I'm going to edit this video today is Saturday, I'm going to edit this video while we're at the campsite. Golf, yeah, miniature golf. And I think you've also got proper golf here as well. But you've got like a little fair, Dodgems there. And things, little park there for the kids.
Teapot pottery. I need a cup of coffee.
There's a guy in an Arsenal shirt. We won't shout anything at him.
We won't discriminate.
Yeah, we won't discriminate him. A theatre. Someone's looking at the Cortina.
Don't know why.
Yeah, gift shop there. And ideal
Holiday
interiors,
park, yeah.
holiday park. So
Down
they've
there.
got a few little bits and pieces here. But yeah, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, come on down to Stonham Barns. It's the Ford Fanatics show. Oh, they've got a village store there as well. So yeah, we're up there, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, lucky
Sod's
brakes
law,
work.
that,
Yeah, brakes work.
Thanks for indicating.
Now let's see whether they've
Oh, the crazy golf
set up the
cool.
camp. Oh, look at that.
Look at that. I think
Oh,
we'll
that looks
have a
cool.
go.
I reckon we'll have a game of that later. That looks really cool. To be fair, every time we're normally with Dale and we go out somewhere, we do normally end up playing crazy golf, and Gemma loves playing crazy golf. I can take it or leave it, but that course looks really fun actually. You've got lodges on there. Probably the B post got in the way there. Campsite to the right.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the first time we've been here. I believe Andy's been to Stonham Barns before, but not to this particular show. I think the show is actually fairly new.
I just thought, I hope we never gave Casper his breakfast this morning. Gemma took him in the car, didn't she?
Oh yes.
So I hope she's giving him his
Yeah,
breakfast.
hopefully little
He's going
Casper's
mad.
had his breakfast. He went in my Cortina because we didn't know how it'd be with the filming and stuff.
It was just the fact if he did break, I didn't want
Yeah,
him to be.
if we broke down, stranded, you know.
Not worth it.
But my Cortina apparently did all right. Although Gemma said there was a little bit of jerkiness. Yeah, that way, innit? Yeah. Gemma said there's a little bit of jerkiness. Right, it looks like we are here.
Can we see any?
Oh, there's they've set up the tents. They've
Lovely.
set them up. Right, we're going to have a drink and sit down. Well, I'm going to edit the video while I'm sitting down with a drink, and hopefully it's all edited all right, and I won't be
It's
too
nice,
drunk.
isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it? So I got a few bits there. Yeah, so there's Andy's estate. There's the 10, there's Casper there,
Oh.
and the Cortina. It's parked up there nicely. Gemma didn't damage it. So yeah, it's all gone well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, put some comments on, and please subscribe for us guys. We really want to get up to the 1,000 subscribers. And hopefully get monetized. And like I say, if anyone wants one of them air fresheners, let me know. Thanks for watching.